Bit of a better start today. Blue skies, sunshine. The green is shining this morning. And a little bird just flew in front of me. Always a good sign. Always take a robin. It's a sign of getting to work. But also the earth is moving. Things are being dug up, moved, shifted, changed, grown, progressed, fixed, created, improved, lengthened, shortened, adapted. You've got responsibility, pressure, and adaptability. Those are the three words that came today. It's Tuesday the 7th of May, and we continue. I've got a really busy day today. Just on my way to gym right now, as usual. For you guys, it's going well. Busy day today, traveling across the country to do a podcast. I'll be mentioning it over the next few days. Keep you guys up to date, send you in the right direction to go check it out. So if you're interested in anything that I talk about, or if you're interested in what I actually do more day to day, then check it out. Be sure to come back tomorrow and find out where to go. So that'd be fun. Traveling today for a podcast, speaking about all sorts of bits and pieces. Should be fun. So yeah, look out for that. I'll probably put a link on my YouTube, and obviously I'll mention it over the next few days as we go as well. I'm not sure if it's actually a live or if we're recording it and then he's going to like edit it and then release it in the next few days or so. But I'll know when I'm there anyway. I'll ask all the right questions, get all the links, all the hashtags, everything we need to get it circulating and get you guys in the loop and in the know of where to go. Yeah, responsibility, pressure, adaptability. Quite heavy subjects for a light morning. I just wanted to float over a few things. Just make awareness to responsibility, pressure, and adaptability. All of these link, and all of these are important individually as well. Responsibility, let's start at the beginning. Responsibility. We all have responsibilities. No matter who we are, where we are, what age we are, our circumstances, we all have certain responsibilities, whether we're in school, got schoolwork, homework, etc. Whether we're in college, uni, same thing. Whether we have to look after someone, look after a member of family, whether we're actually just responsible for ourselves, our own actions, and aware of consequences, what the actions might cause, where they might lead. We're all responsible for that. And it's a good thing. It can be a pressure, but it's a good thing. I think it's a good kind of pressure. It molds you, shows you that actions cause different things, and you are responsible for that. It could be a pressure, but it could be freedom, in the sense of you actually have that power, but the humility and power, being responsible for certain things. You can plant a seed and watch a flower grow. You are responsible for that. Or you can be responsible for things going wrong, things going right, progressive things, deleterious things. We are responsible for those things. Response is a very important thing. So life just happens all the time. It's happened for the moment we've been here and times before. And we have the opportunity to respond to what's going on. And we have that ability to respond, the responsibility. And it's our responsibility to emit and commit to the actions that we deem resonant, that make sense to us, the actions that put towards the growth, towards the things that we want to see be grown. We have a responsibility to do those things. When we plant a seed, we can just leave it. Nature will do its best to help that seed grow, but we have opportunities to do certain things as well to help it grow. I love the morning here. It's misty, sun shining down, bright, high in the sky. It's good. It's good. It's growing a lot of things, waking things up. Feels like summer is on its way. Still a tad cold. I'm wearing a jacket and beanie, but warming up. It's warming up. It's nice. That's the kind of pressure. It's a subtle kind of pressure. Just the presence of the sun pressures us to wear certain clothes. The absence of the sun is a pressure to wear certain clothes. The absence, we have more clothes. The presence, we have less. We want to shed our layers in the presence of the sun. It's that pressure, that thing that moves, and causes its actions to move more smoothly, more efficiently, and quicker. The hotter it is, the more we want to shed the layers, the more we want to break down this outer shell and expose what's underneath. It's a good kind of pressure. As I was saying, can be good pressures, bad pressures. Pressure doesn't have to be pressure, it doesn't have to be tension. Same as responsibility. Responsibility doesn't have to be a bad thing. It can be responsible for the growth of something. I think that's where we can bring adaptability into this. Adaptability is key to a lot of things. Physically, we've adapted over the years, over the millennia, to be present in certain situations and circumstances. We've adapted to the sun. We've adapted to weather conditions. We've adapted to other people, other ways of being. But we can also adapt our mindset on a daily, very short-term basis. There's pressure that exists. We can adapt to it. We can allow the pressure to seem like it's forcing us, friction, conflict, or we can adapt to the situation and adapt the mindset to say, maybe this isn't forcing me somewhere else. Maybe this isn't pushing me away from something. Maybe it's showing me another path. Maybe it's giving me an opportunity to grow, to learn more skills, to use my skills, to be challenged, to be better. A lot of the time we want to improve, but when shown certain challenges, we may shy away or question why is it being made difficult for me? Why am I given these challenges? Why is it made hard? Why am I given these tests when we may have asked for them? This is a blessing. This is an opportunity to adapt, and it's our responsibility to adapt, to witness this pressure. Pressure is a blessing. It shows us that there's energy, there's force, there's things that are happening that are mega, epic, magnificent. Sometimes we don't comprehend the magnitude of things that are going on around us, or even within us, or even the things that we do. One small act of kindness, or one small act of fear or resentment can ricochet over the whole day, the whole week, month, year. One act can resonate throughout a long time. That's where our responsibility really comes into play. What kind of energy do we want to put out there? How do we want to adapt to our surroundings, and how are our surroundings adapting other people? Through what we've created as a species, as in buildings, structures, nature has had to adapt to us. Nature has had to adapt to our actions, our emotions, our feelings, our pressure. These subtle responsibilities are everywhere, and we don't have to be responsible for everything. We don't have to pick up all the pieces, all the mistakes, everyone and everything we've ever done. But know that we can, and even small acts can cause adaptation. We are a very, very adaptive kind. Very, very much. Very much. So we don't have to be responsible for everything. We don't have to feel responsible for everything. Because certain acts are not caused by you on an individual scale. but know that on an individual scale, every action causes adaptability to some degree. You are responsible for these little ricochets, these little progressions, the unfolding of things. Yeah, responsibility, pressure, and adaptability. Start with the small actions. Being responsible for your own growth, your own actions, your own love. If you have a goal, if you have a vision to create something, to cause something, to create something, be responsible for your actions. Make steps towards these things as often as possible. Resonate your actions to this goal. Be in the same frequency as this goal. Align yourself with this goal. Your actions have to represent your goal. Pressure, be aware of the pressure. It's everywhere. But it can be very subtle. The sun causes pressure. You don't feel it emotionally. It just causes things. More sun, more heat, there's more pressure. It causes things. You enter a bath, enter water. The pressure from your mass will make the water move. There's no emotion involved. Sometimes we put too much emotion in action. Now, it's great to feel things. It's one of our gifts to feel things. But I think we've been feeling too much. We think about things too much. Some pressures are just physiological. We need to be aware of this physiological change and not put too much pressure on ourselves for feeling certain ways and maybe saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, making mistakes. We have to make mistakes. We have to put pressure into this world to move things. If the plants didn't have pressure, they would never burst out the soil. They'd never grow. If they didn't have that pressure, they wouldn't be alive. We need pressure. And we need to adapt. Adapt physically, adapt mentally, spiritually. Keep moving. It's good times. It's good times. There's a lot going on around us. A lot. Good, bad, progressive, deleterious. And we can adapt to it in many ways. Our environment can make us adapt to it, or we can adapt. We have that choice. We have that responsibility. Yeah, just a few thoughts there. A few thoughts. This live will be up in a few days. Still 2 or 3 behind. So keep up to date with the ones before. This will be up in a few days. Thank you everyone for joining once again. I am at gym right now. I'll see you tomorrow.